Yo guys, welcome back to the Transfer Daily YouTube channel where we are bringing you the latest updates from the football transfer market, and we are just weeks away from, days away should I say, from the January transfer window happening, and there's a lot happening in Europe's top leagues including Germany, Spain, Italy, England. There is a lot going on in the transfer market at the moment, so I'm going to take you through the latest updates. And first of all, we're going to talk about Cameron Carter-Vickers. So, Celtic, you would say number one centre-back. And he is on the list for Bayer Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso as a potential target next summer after they are looking to replace Jonathan Tah. And Bayer Leverkusen, we know, very good recruitment staff and all this type of things. So they usually get the right player and develop them into a superstar. And they believe that Cameron Carter-Vickers is a perfect profile to replace Jonathan Tah. As we know, Jonathan Tah expected to leave as a free agent next summer and go and join Barcelona if there's no spanners in the works there. So Cameron Carter-Vickers. Xabi Alonso also really likes Vickers as a player, the way he plays and this type of thing, and he is one of the top options Leverkusen are looking at for next summer. Celtic's point of view will be they don't want to lose a player, but there will be a price there, unfortunately, for Celtic. So it could end up being a similar situation to the Matt O'Reilly one, but we have to wait and see. So Cameron Carter-Vickers is a top option for Bayer Leverkusen to replace Jonathan Tah next summer, but we have to wait and see on that one. I just want to talk about Federico Chiesa for a moment and what is going on with him at Liverpool. So obviously consistent links with Italian clubs, a return to Italy on loan, this type of thing. And on Twitter, I have kept a lot of you updated on this, but I just want to do it now on the YouTube video. And it is that he's getting linked with a lot of Italian clubs, but I think this is pushed by Italian journalists because maybe they want him to return to Italy, this type of thing. But what I can say is that there are many Italian clubs who would, and would is the key word there, be interested in Federico Chiesa if he was up for sale or up for loan, this type of thing. But at the moment, that just isn't the case, unfortunately. And they would be interested in January. Napoli are a team who are very interested if he becomes available on the market, but at the moment that isn't the case because Liverpool are currently not looking for a departure in January, as I revealed on Twitter weeks ago that this won't happen, and it was revealed also by big journalists that Liverpool have no plans to let Federico Chiesa go, and a loan move is currently not an option either for Liverpool. So the point of view from Liverpool is that Federico Chiesa, they obviously signed him, then he got an injury, and then from this injury, Liverpool decided the best scenario was to give Federico Chiesa a mini pre-season, and that's what they're doing now. And he's came to that end of pre-season phase. I think he was ill, then he's returned back, and Liverpool are just picking up his fitness, choosing which games, and Liverpool do feel like that there will be many opportunities in January for Federico Chiesa to get some minutes. So at the moment, there's nothing there, but who knows, we could get to maybe closer to the January deadline day where you can sell players, or closer to the end of January, and maybe there is a new update on this and Liverpool are open to it due to game time issues. But Chiesa himself, obviously it's not an ideal situation for him since he's joined the club where he's been very unlucky, but the plan for Liverpool is to keep doing what they're doing. Obviously he wasn't in the squad yesterday for Liverpool versus West Ham, but just to build up the minutes for Federico Chiesa. Last summer anyway, Arsenal, as we know, were looking for a new backup goalkeeper. Later on, they loaned in Neto from Bournemouth on loan. This was what path they went down, and at the moment for Arsenal, they are still looking out for a backup goalkeeper. And last summer, they did submit a €20 million package to Espanyol for Juan Garcia as a new goalkeeper to replace Aaron Ramsdale. And Arsenal still don't feel as if they've replaced Aaron Ramsdale, and they're still on the lookout for a new goalkeeper. And last summer, the deal didn't happen with Juan Garcia, despite Garcia agreeing terms with Arsenal and was very keen on the move to Arsenal because Espanyol asked for the €30 million release clause. So the deal didn't happen. But what I can say is that Juan Garcia is still a player who Arsenal highly appreciates in the market for a new goalkeeper. And as I've just said, they tried to sign him last summer, but eventually opted out of it due to the fee. And Juan Garcia's release clause is still active at around €30 million. So the release clause is still active, and Espanyol will more than likely still ask for that fee, which we have to wait and see if Arsenal act on it, because Arsenal feel, and Mikel Arteta feel, that Juan Garcia can become a very, very good goalkeeper in the future. So we have to wait and see what goes on there. But from my point of view, Arsenal could return next summer, and they feel Juan Garcia could even push David Raya for the first choice goalkeeper. So wait and see for Arsenal. That release clause is still active. We'll see if Arsenal want to trigger it, and we'll see if Espanyol will lower the price. As we know, Juventus currently in the market for new centre-backs, because we know Danilo will leave. They're open to him leaving in January. Bremer's just got injured, and, then that leaves them very short of options, with only having really Gatti, who is a first-choice experienced centre-back for Juve. So Juve will, in the next transfer windows, be in the market for centre-backs, and we have seen them with interest in many players, including Milan Skriniar, who's of interest to many clubs, including Juve, Napoli, Tottenham, Galatasaray. So that would be a loan deal, but also other names they're looking at. But one of them names is Fikayo Tomori from AC Milan. So, as we know, he's been linked with a move away for the last few weeks now, and the feeling from AC Milan is they are open to a transfer away where the valuation is around €30 million. And I just want to say that alongside Juventus, who consider Tomori as one of the profiles to strengthen the defence in January, Aston Villa also appreciate Fikayo Tomori. So Aston Villa aren't ruled out in the race for Tomori, and it wouldn't surprise me if they come in for him, which is just a bit of information I've got there. But Milan's position is strong, as Tomori is still considered an important player for them, despite the valuation of €30 million. So still a deal would be tough to do if they were to go in for Tomori, any club in January. Next summer the position might weaken, but who knows. But Thiago Motta has personally requested Fikayo Tomori. So the manager's requested him. The interest is definitely there from Juventus, and could even be concrete interest yet. And at the moment there is no negotiations happening, so it's just appreciation from Thiago Motta, Juve drawing up their options and this type of thing. So who knows what will happen in the Tomori race. I do think though that Milan could be open, but obviously Sergej Konsin, I can't say his name, but the new AC Milan manager could come in, and this could keep Tomori at the club. Who knows, but we have to wait and see. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe for more updates on the transfer market, and I'll see you in the next one.